keeping quiet and speaking her mind. Now she stands where she belongs, right in her truth where she's been all along. She's rolling with Tammy, loud and free, saying what you think or don't wanna be. No filter, no fuss, no let me be nice. She said what she said and she said it twice. She ain't here to play, she ain't here to please. She's cutting through the noise with that southern breeze. If it ruffles feathers, let 'em fly. Grammie Tammy, don't apologize. Welcome to Grammie Tammy, raw and uncensored.
Hey there, mama bears and professional eye rollers. Let me ask you something today. When did we all agree to be watched all the time? Because I do not remember signing that permission slip. No, I don't remember voting on it. I don't remember anybody saying, hey, just so you know, one day you won't be able to sit in your car or scratch your nose without it being recorded, saved, and possibly replayed at somebody's church luncheon. But here we are, living in what I can only describe as a documentary that nobody asked to be in. Because there are cameras everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And not just obvious ones. I'm not talking just about cell phones. No. Hidden ones. Little ones. Ones that blend in. Ones that make you question your entire existence once you notice them. I was in the store the other day, minding my business, walking down aisle 7, and I had a moment. You know the moment? That moment where your nose itches, but not in a polite, dignified way. And you just gotta, I'm talking about a situation. So I looked around, nobody there. Empty aisle, perfect. Or so I thought. Because right as I was about to handle my business, I looked up, and there it was. A daggone camera. Pointed directly at me. Like it had been waiting, just waiting for me to do something I didn't want somebody to see. Like it knew. And I froze. Mid-thought. Mid-decision. Because suddenly I'm not alone anymore. Suddenly I'm being observed. And not just by one person. Because that footage, you never know. That can go anywhere. That could end up in a security office, on somebody's phone, in a group chat, or even worse, like at the Women's Auxiliary Club meeting. And I don't need that kind of exposure. No, I do not. I don't need somebody pausing a video of me. Like, if you look closely right here, you can see Tammy making a decision that she immediately regretted. No, ma'am. We used to have privacy. We used to be able to exist without documentation. If you did something questionable, it lived in the moment. It disappeared. It died right there. It don't even act like you don't ever do something unquestionable. We all know better. I mean, but not anymore. Everything is in evidence now. Everything is recorded. Everything can be replayed, slowed down, zoomed in, and judged. And I don't know about y'all, but I have lived too much life to be under this level of surveillance. Because it's not just stores. No, it's not. Oh no. It's everywhere. You go to a parking lot, there's a camera, multiple ones. You go through a drive-through, camera. They're looking at you when you're ordering. You walk up to somebody's house, camera. And not just a camera with audio. So not only can they see you, they can hear you, which is dangerous. I mean, I guess it can be a good thing, but not for me, because I talk to myself a lot and I answer myself. I narrate my own life. I don't need any company. I got this. I comment on situations. I respond out loud to things nobody else even noticed. And I don't always say things that are meant for public consumption. It's just for me. So I'm walking up to a door, trying to act like a composed, normal human being. Defeated before I start, I know. But also knowing that somewhere, someone could be watching me and listening. And I do not like that kind of pressure. Because what if I forget? What if I forget and I think I'm alone? What then? I could say something like, this camera catches me from this angle, I look like I've given up on life. Yeah, and that's it. It's just, I don't like it at all. And now that's on record forever. Whatever stupid crap I say or do, on record. And let's talk about cars, because even cars are in on this now. Backup cameras, dashboard cameras, sensors, alerts. My car beeps at me like I'm a doggone toddler. Beep, something's behind you. Beep, you're too close. Beep, reconsider your entire approach to driving. I don't need that kind of judgment from a vehicle. Mind your own business. I just need support. That's it. Leave it at that. Encouragement. Maybe a little confidence boost, but not constant criticism. And that's what it feels like. And can we discuss those camera angles I was talking about? Because they are not doing us any favors. I have caught a glimpse or two of myself on one of those security monitors. And I did not recognize that person. Where did she come from? I stood there thinking, who is that? And why do they look tired and suspicious? That was me. The new wonderful me. Just trying to buy some groceries. And somehow, I look like I'm being investigated. And let's talk about the cameras that are inside the house. Because people have those now. Inside. For whatever reason. their own homes where they're supposed to relax. And I don't understand it. For the life of me, I do not. Because if I'm at home, I need freedom. I need peace. I need it everywhere. But at least at home, I need to be able to walk around however I want, say whatever I want, and exist without being monitored. And you're telling me there's a camera in your living room recording? Absolutely not. Because at home, I am definitely not always camera ready. Sometimes I look like I just thought something and barely survived. Hell, I record these and I can look like that. And I know I'm recording. Sometimes I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I'm standing in the kitchen eating something I said I wasn't going to eat. And that does not need documentation. My relationship with my Cheetos is personal, private. That's between me and my conscience. Now, let's talk about the younger generation. Because they're comfortable with all of this. They've been conditioned. They grew up with it. They expect it. That's scary. They walk into a place like, of course there's a camera. Meanwhile, I'm still surprised, even though I know it every single time. Like this is brand new information. It's startling to me. And I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it. Because I come from a time, Lord, that sounds like so long ago. I come from a time where if you embarrassed yourself, only a few people knew for the most part. And those people usually had the decency to forget about it eventually. But not anymore. These days, it lives forever. It can resurface at any time. It can be replayed, shared, analyzed, and laughed at. And I do not have the energy to be somebody's viral moment. Meanwhile, Grammie Tammy will be over here checking ceilings, watching her angles, and thinking twice before she scratches anything. And missing a time when we could just exist without being recorded. Because I miss that. Save the judgment for middle school. That's what it was there for. I really do miss that. But I love y'all. You take care till we talk again.